Now I would like to recognize tonight's guest speaker, Mr. Phil Fouche. Next, Mr. Hector Mendez, Superintendent of Schools. The ECISD Superintendent Leadership Cabinet, who are seated to the left of me, would you please stand and be recognized as a group? Finally, I would like to recognize the amazing Permian High School administrators who have made Permian what it is today. Thank you so much for the extremely hard work and dedication, for all those long hours you have contributed, and for making Permian High School a place where we can expand our knowledge and become a strong individual. We are ever grateful. Would you please stand when your name is called? Principal, Mr. Roy Garcia. Vice Principal, Miss Sheila Stevenson. Last but definitely not least, our grade level principal, Miss Anita Lightfoot. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2010.
Tonight I have the honor and privilege of introducing our guest speaker. He was a member of the 1965 Texas State Football Championship team and a Permian High School graduate of the class of 1966. In 1970, he graduated from East Texas State University. He has served on numerous boards and committees, including the president of the Odessa YMCA, the president of the Odessa ECISD Board of Trustees, the member of the Ector County Appraisal District, and the chairman of the 2000 Ector County Political Redistricting. He has been a member of First United Methodist Church for 52 years, a proud father of 4, all of which are Permian graduates. He is an international speaker and lecturer, the owner of Quattro Products and Rexco Corporation. Please join me in welcoming this very proud Permian Panther, Mr. Phil Fouche.
Courtney's father owes me some money, so I knew she'd do a pretty good job tonight to introduce me if he wants to get paid. So, welcome everyone this evening. I'd welcome the board, Madam President, the board members, staff, teachers, parents, grandparents, guardians, friends, and of course the senior class. Congratulations on being the 50th graduating class of Permian High School. I will tell you that Buddy Hale is younger than I am, but I'm a lot more handsome. It's hard to believe that 44 years ago, the 50th anniversary, 44 years ago, I sat right out here in Ector County Coliseum, which is another story I'll talk about in a minute. I don't know where the 44 years went. My face looks like it does, but it's great to be here this evening. You could not have picked someone who's more honored to be here tonight. I graduated in 1966. My sister graduated in 1969. My oldest son, 1991, 1993. I have one graduate in 1995, 1997, and the year 2000. So we are truly Permian family. It's a great honor to be here tonight. I'm going to divide this in half this evening, and a little bit for the parents and a little bit for the students that are going to graduate. Let's take a trip back 44 years ago. Who was the president? It's a test. LBJ. There were 500,000 troops in Vietnam. Hector Mendez is a close friend of mine. He's doing a great job on the as a superintendent, as is Roy Garcia, and I've watched Roy all the way from the boys club work his way up. I'm extremely proud of him. But 1966, Hector Mendez was in Vietnam. We had 500,000 troops in Vietnam. We had the first walk in space. Color TVs, and I laughed when I went through this, color TVs went on the market. They weren't in every home. The Astrodome opened in Houston, Texas, which is now dwarfed by the Reliant Stadium. Gold yesterday was $1,227 an ounce. In 1966, it was $35 an ounce. Silver was $18.83 yesterday, and it was 90 cents in 1966. Natural gas, which we know is a big part of how we can build this stadium and educate these students. And in 1966, it was 12.5 cents a 1,000 cubic foot, and it's $4.84 today. A barrel of oil was $2.96. It's $72, around $72 now. Gasoline, 25 cents a gallon. And the first class stamp was 5 cents, 44 now. And I wonder how many of you parents out here spent time like I did putting green stamps and gold bond stamps into coupons so we could buy, anybody out here, so we could buy lawn chairs for the backyard. Time surely has changed. We know most homes then had a phone, one phone, and a black and white TV. Now then we called a location. Now we call a person. Jet lag. I leave in the morning for China, 28-hour trip. And I guarantee you jet lag is real. That's when they first acknowledged that jet lag was real. The Sound of Music was the best picture. The Cold War with the Soviet Union was going on. China was a cultural revolution and closed to the world. And I have emails, probably 30 to 40 emails from China every day now. The Dow Jones was 785. It's around 10,000 now. The average cost of a home in the United States, $14,200 in 1966. My ticket to China tomorrow is $7,000, half the cost of a home in 1966. The average annual income, $6,900. Today it's over $50,000. The cost of a new car, $2,600 in 1966, $28,000 now. The minimum wage, $1.25. Today it's $7.25. Mini skirts, which I really liked, mini skirts became very popular about 1966. And in 1965-66, Permian won its first state championship in football, and I was on that team. And you know what's really interesting about that is that we rode on a DC-3. We were the first class to ever ride on an airplane. 80% of those people who flew on that plane had never flown in an airplane, including the coaches. It was a crazy year. We had 10,000 people at a pep rally in downtown Odessa. We beat San Angelo 8-7 in Barrett Stadium, and we had a fan die in the stands. At one point in time, in the state championship game, it was 4-0, 4-0, off 2 safeties. We have a website that I keep up with all the 1965 graduates. And I was in China the other day, and I go to a place called Bubba's Barbecue, Shanghai, China, of all things. And the guy says, "Can you bring me a Mojo cap and Mojo t-shirt?" Mojo, you're all over the world. I took the hat and cap 3 months